Hey guys, so in this video, I'm going to be discussing some news we got about Batwoman Season 3. A lot of, I would hope, cool stuff is coming. With this show, you don't really know, so if you enjoyed the video, hit the like button down below, subscribe if you're new. Let's get into the video. So, on August 30th of 2021, it was confirmed that Bridget Regan will be playing Poison Ivy in Batwoman Season 3. And the official description for Pamela Isley, Poison Ivy in Batman Season 3, will be as what I'm saying right now. Regan will recur as a former botany student of Gotham University who was a passionate, brilliant scientist with a mind for changing the world for the better. Pamela's plans, can't talk, shifted when she was experimented on by a colleague, ingested with various plant toxins, which turned her into the infamous Batman villain Poison Ivy. With a formidable power coursing through her veins, Pamela used her powers to do what she thought was right, even if Batman and those closest to her disagreed with her dangerous methods. Now effectively wiped off the board for years, Batwoman and the Bat Team must prepare themselves for Poison Ivy to return with a vengeance. So whether or not she's the main villain of the season, we don't entirely know. It seems like she might be, which I honestly wouldn't mind if they do it correctly. Some more info about season 3. Ryan will be using Batwoman's name to help underserved communities, which I think it's something. It sounds a lot. It sounds something a lot like Bruce Wayne would do if he was still here. Like he would do that kind of thing. But I mean, yeah, I like that Ryan's. Again, it depends how the writing goes. With how season 2 went, I don't know, but I think it just depends how good the writing is. The Bat Team will be focused on finding the Bat trophies that were still at the end of last season. I didn't watch last season, so I don't entirely know that part, but if you watch last season, you know what's going on there. She will also be dealing with the fallout of the bombshell Alice left Ryan, which is that her mother was alive. Season 3 will introduce Jada Jet, Robin, who is played by Robin Givens. Possibly Ryan's mother. I think we know by now that she is. That was confirmed. And her son, Marcus, Nick Cregan, that's playing Marquise, there's a Q in there. Possibly Ryan's brother. Luke will manage with the superhero role as Batwing, so we're going to be getting more Batwing. I think there's already been set photos of that, or at least exclusive photos of that. Mary will view her role on the Bat Team after she graduates from med school. The Batwoman showrunner confirmed the umbrella floating in the river at the end of season 2 was in fact Penguin's, but did say that Penguin will not appear this season. And season 3 will also bring in Poison Ivy and Renee Montoya, and is working to recover the lost Batman trophies. And Renee Montoya, if I remember correctly, was in Gotham. She was a detective. That same person who played her in Gotham is coming back for Batwoman to play the exact same role. For season 3, episode 1. Now, this next couple minutes will be spoilers for the episodes. Kind of. I mean, they're out there in the public. I wouldn't be surprised if you didn't see them yet. But these are official descriptions of these 301 and 302. 301 is called Mad as a Hatter. So, if you know Batman villains, you should know what this is leaning towards. Season premieres. Batwoman continues to keep the streets of Gotham safe. Batwing joins in on the action, but Luke quickly realizes he hasn't quite mastered his suit. Meanwhile, as Alice sits hopelessly imprisoned in Arkham, Sophie fully enjoys her freedom. When Ryan pays Alice a visit to ask about the bombshell she dropped, that Ryan's birth mother is still alive, Ryan must decide if she should go down that rabbit hole of her past. As Mary prepares to finally graduate from medical school, she feels the absence of her family more than ever. But when an Alice admirer stumbles upon one of the missing Bat trophies, Gotham and the Bat Team get mixed up in the madness. Culminating, that's not how you say that, in a shockingly gruesome graduation and an equally shocking new partnership. So 301 is going to be, I would hope, a good season premiere from what it looks like. I don't entirely know. But just from what we're hearing, I think the premiere will be good. Again, I don't entirely know, but I guess we'll find out. And also, Batwoman comes back Wednesday, October 13th at 9/8 Central, and I'm pretty sure before Batwoman, Legends of Tomorrow Season 7 will be on. I'm not watching Legends, but for those who are, you know when it's on. But yeah, Batwoman's coming back this week at the point I'm recording. So if you're watching before this coming up Wednesday, it's currently Wednesday, but not this Wednesday, but next week. You know what I'm talking about. The 13th, Batwoman comes back. So mark your calendars if you really want to watch it. Second description for 302, which is called Loose Teeth. This is getting me excited. This, out of everything, this is the thing that's getting me the most excited because I'm really excited to see how they pull it off. A biting chance. When a new incarnation of Gotham swamp slumming Killer Croc surfaces and starts raking up a body count, the inaugural team-up of Batwoman and Alice is put to the test. But Alice isn't the only unwanted intrusion in the Ryan's life when Jada Jet shows up at Wayne Enterprises insisting on meeting the company's CEO. Luke and Mary's relationship is strained under the weight of a secret Luke is keeping, while Sophie finds herself becoming part of Ryan's inner circle. So basically they're saying Sophie's going to be a part of Team Batwoman more and more, and we're getting a Killer Croc thing. It said a new incarnation of Gotham swamp slumming Killer Croc. So that sounds like we're getting like a new version of Killer Croc to them, but to us we haven't seen Killer Croc at all. So, but there's going to be a lot of CGI there. If you haven't seen Killer Croc in live action, there's going to be a lot of CGI, which is why I'm kind of excited for it. But again, the show needs to do very, 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 very well on it for it to be a good episode. Because again, we're getting Killer Croc or something along those lines. So, if it's not good, it's not going to end well. Now, we do have to remember that Batwoman and only Batwoman, Ryan Wilder, will be in the Armageddon crossover for Flash Season 8. I don't think we know entirely what episodes. I would assume around 802, 803. Honestly, I would say till 805. I maybe 804 max, but she's in there for a couple episodes. So, we're going to be seeing more of her throughout Flash as well. And I don't know what episode they'll be on when the crossover starts, but keep in mind that Flash comes back November 17th, or the 16th, sorry, at its regular time. So we'll more than likely, I think, be on episode 6, and then that following week we'll have the crossover, or the first part, but at the same time, Batwoman will still be on, I would assume, because the crossover is taking up 5 weeks, so we're probably going to get Flash, if they're going to do it this way, Flash showing up in an episode before they bring in Batwoman to the crossover, because Flash will be back by then. So it's going to be interesting to see how they play it off, but I think there will be something resolving around Batwoman showing up on Flash. This isn't going to be a 2-show crossover, though, so if Batwoman's still on, and the crossover's still on, at the same time, while she's on Flash, that's going to make a plot hole. So they need they're probably going to, what they're more likely going to do is put Batwoman on a break until the crossover's done. I think that's the best bet they can do. Because if Ryan Wilder's in several episodes of the crossover, more than one, and Batwoman's still on, we're going to be getting, just a whole plot hole, because then it'll be like, she's in Central City fighting a godlike alien, but then she's in Gotham somehow. I mean, unless Barry just ran her back and then runs her back, a couple minutes later. No, that makes no sense. So, either they play it off well, or Batwoman's going on a break for a month or so. I think that's the best bet they can do for that situation. Again, scheduling doesn't help anything. But yeah, overall, I think Season 3 will be a good season. I'm excited for it. I wouldn't get like a lot of hopes for it though, because again, it's Batwoman. You never know. Like you really don't. The writing season 2 wasn't that great, if you really think about it. So again, it's like who knows honestly what the season will be like. But yeah. So if you enjoyed the video, hit the like button down below. Subscribe if you're new. Thanks for support. If you enjoyed the video, I already said that. I keep forgetting. Have a good day. Have a good night. Stay safe. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye, guys.